The Tupelo native has been lights out. 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. He's only given up 1 hit, no walks, and of course the most important part, no run. We're going to be well fed as the Bulldogs get ready to play LSU. And Peanut, you played football for state. What does it mean when LSU comes into town? I think we have the maroon white chant going on. Mississippi State ready to play Memphis right now. Both teams have high hopes for this season. Calhoun City 2 years ago were in the state championship, but last year they just won 2 games. So they're looking to bounce back, and it starts tonight. Now it is game time. Ole Miss and Oklahoma. Ole Miss is the away team, so Oklahoma a little bit of an advantage. They haven't lost in Omaha so far, but ain't no time like the present. How about a little feel-good story on a Friday? A little positive momentum going into the weekend. Tomorrow is Autism Awareness Day, but tonight in Jumpertown, they celebrated it a day early and brought a smile to a student who loves the game of baseball. I told Ron Price that I wanted to be juiced before the game of the week, and East Webster did not disappoint, and they also won the Instagram vote.
How about that?
How about that?
We love
Funny
that.
How things work sometimes,
it is,
right?
You know, how the cookie crumbles.
How the cookie crumbles. Last Sunday without the NFL. The fall is almost in full swing, even though it doesn't really feel like it outside. For right now, it is time for the Fever 5, the top 5 plays from Friday night. And let's start this with a bang. And I mean that literally, number 5. But why the turnaround? Why now? Why this season? 2 reasons. A mantra and a little help from mom. Over the weekend, I watched the tennis movie Borg versus McEnroe. Bear with me. It's the story of the 1980 Wimbledon mega match between Swedish superstar Bjorn Borg and upstart brash American John McEnroe. It was all about Borg going for a then unprecedented 5 straight Wimbledon titles. He beat McEnroe to win his 5th that year, a record which stood until Roger Federer matched it in 2007. So why the tennis history lesson there, Matt? Who cares? Well, there's a local tennis player who accomplished a feat this season that frankly is unbelievable, that can stand right there with Borg and Federer. Last Friday, Caledonia's Sunny Logan finished her high school career with her 4th consecutive state title and her 80th straight win. 80 wins, 0 losses. And her story goes far beyond the court. Sunny Logan was getting some shots in today at the Magnolia Tennis Club in Columbus, Caledonia's home court, with her mom looking on. Fitting, because it was her mom who got her into tennis in the first place.
It was just love at first sight. I loved it and never looked back.
Love that turned into a passion, that turned into holy smoke, she never loses. When her mom put the racket and a tennis ball in her hand all those years ago, she didn't imagine 4 state championships and 0 high school losses, but here we are.
It was an incredible feeling. Her dad and I are very proud of her because she's worked extremely hard to reach that point.
I just felt so thankful and blessed and just overjoyed, and it was just an awesome day.
Logan's remarkable record, the 80 wins, the 4 state championships are great. They're unbelievable. But the trials she faced before her run even began, that's what gave her the drive. Because before she battled the best the state of Mississippi had to offer, when she was 8 years old, she battled Burkitt lymphoma at St. Jude, and she beat it. How did those rough years turn you into the tennis player that you are today?
It just really showed me that, like, no matter how hard you can get down or how low you can get, that you can always come up if you put your mind to it, and you just can't let something get you down.
Being at probably the lowest part of your life and not knowing if you'll see the next day pushes her to this day to pursue and to give 100% in everything that she does.
And that 110% includes off the court as well. Logan will attend William Carey University in the fall. She'll play on the tennis team, but she chose William Carey because of their nursing program. Her love of tennis helped in the fight for her life, but it was the nurses of St. Jude that kept her positive and smiling on a day-to-day basis, and she wants to be that difference for a child in need one day.
I had a fantastic nurse practitioner there, and she would always encourage me, and she was always there for me to cheer me up, and I just want to be that person to somebody one day.
What a journey, what a person. She said she wants to win a national title while at William Carey, and honestly, Who could doubt her? When someone is the first to do something in sports, it's a big deal and certainly deserves recognition. In Aberdeen today, powerlifter Tanaya Morris got ready to drive down to Jackson to compete in the powerlifting state championships, the first girl in school history to do so. And the Bulldog community sent her off in style. The school held a full-on carcade for Tanaya and her powerlifting teammates. They went from the high school through downtown Aberdeen, past the elementary schools, and a big loop of cheers and sirens. A pretty big deal for the senior who, after the parade, said it made her want to cry. It's been an emotional journey for Tanaya. She couldn't participate in powerlifting last year because she chose to go full virtual due to coronavirus concerns. This year was her last shot, and she made it.
I was really screaming inside. I was really excited. And I'm glad I made my coach excited and proud. And it's really exciting. I made my family proud.
Speaking of proud, her coach, Elizabeth Oliver, started the girls' powerlifting team 4 years ago. Tanaya was one of her first athletes.
I'm not sure I'm going to sleep at all tonight. Just super proud that she is doing something that no girl at Aberdeen High School has ever done before.
Tanaya may be the first, but she doesn't want to be the last. And she hopes she can leave a lasting legacy for future girl powerlifters in Aberdeen.
A lot of females feel like, well, this a man's sport, or they, don't, think they can do it. But I feel like if you put your mind to anything, you can do whatever you want to do.